do you see what I see again? Tell me, do you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Stop. Listen. Do you see the numbers too?
Hey everybody, back with another You Know What. If you're not new to the channel, you know what's up. If you are new to the channel, what we do around here is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given realities to you every single day via understanding the very simple code and practice of Gematria. Practice the coding numbers into words and phrases, but as I will usually say there, the script that runs within the practice of Gematria, yeah? And again, to save me sidebarring too much, this is how the powers that shouldn't be mock the masses, play God over the masses, govern your mental. Of course, you know, that's what government actually means if you have a quick check on it. So, let's just get straight into it. First off, gotta love the the faces these guys pull, like you know, like the smart thinking man. Fuck, you know, look at him there, look, in the background. Oh mate. Alright. Of course, check out affiliated channels. Gematria Effect News, Jacuzzi Truth, Gematria_85, Zenith of the Alpha, and such delights. And any of the other ones that I forgot to mention right now that you'll find. Dan Bandrit, if I pronounce your second name correctly. I hope I did. So, you got a tiny one here. Excuse me. Don't worry, it's not corona. It's that time of the year. Slightly hay feverish. Case of the tingly winglies. Alright. Alright. So, we'll do these ones later. I just want to actually get straight into this one. See, I've got a cyberpunk one there that I'd done yesterday. It's only a tiny one. Shall we just do that anyway? No, do you know what? I'm going to save that for the next one. I'll save that for the next one. What's this one? Oh, yes. This is the one I want right here. So, boom. Thought that was interesting, as I was saying yesterday. From, you know, do the hokey cokey and conga line and all this synchronistic dancing going on. They're even doing this as well in the midst of such a pandemic that's wiping out, you know, supposedly how many people? Like, come on. As I say, I'm not saying you can't try and lighten up the moment if that be the case. And as I'm saying, I'm not saying that it is a full-blown hoax. Who knows what these psychopaths in charge have up their sleeves for in the next, you know, 6 months to a year. And of course, you know, mandatory vaccinations and all that shit they're going to be trying to pull. Okay. If you follow the channel, you already know what I've already said about that for myself. Shouldn't be too hard to think. Because how are these people even being trusted with anything? Like, what the hell? Right, let me get into this without further ado. How much time? Oh my god. That much sidebar and already it's been 4 minutes. Oh my goodness. Right, let me get into this now. So, outrage after black people banned from McDonald's branch in China, right? I've been noticing this, you know, on the YouTube stuff with suggestions on certain channels. One that I'm subscribed to, not on my, you know, my More account, but on my another account. And I have noticed him putting up some videos in the last couple of weeks saying stuff about some racist stuff going on in, you know, Japan or China, etc. like that. And so now I'm coming across this. So let's see where this goes. So today, Sky News put out an article, outrage after black people banned from McDonald's branch in China. The fast food giant apologizes and temporarily closes the outlet in Guangzhou, excuse me if I butchers that name there, after a sign said black people were barred from it. Yeah. Note the time of 55 minutes past the hour. 55 minutes. Notice the pic comes from Black Liberty China. We'll get to that in a sec as well. So McDonald's has apologized after black people were banned from entering a branch of the fast food restaurant in China. Footage posted on social media showed a man holding a sign which said black people were barred from the branch in Guangzhou. Guangzhou. And they should notify the police for medical isolation. The note said, "We've been informed that from now on, black people are not allowed to enter the restaurant. For the sake of your health, consciously notify the local police for medical isolation. Please understand the inconvenience caused." Yeah. So please understand the inconvenience caused. And you know, the U.S. consulate in China has urged African Americans to avoid the area until further notice, and has warned that people of seemingly African origin were also not being served in bars. Yeah. Oh my god. So a lot of them as well are getting, you know, all of a sudden immigration and all that sort of stuff turfed out the country. I noticed one that I came across just before doing this upload. Guys uploaded whatever to do with the subject, obviously. Excuse me, whatever. But anyway, you know, he said 1 minute everything was cool, and then 2 now. This is about 3 months ago, so say January, end of January. All of a sudden now he's getting turfed out. They escorted him straight to the plane, the immigration. So the consulate said local officials had launched a round of mandatory tests. Right, so is there any relevance here, eh? Let me just see this bit here as I'm sliding past. Coronavirus, Bill Gates condemns Donald Trump for stopping US payments to World Health Organization. I mean, like, it's all a pantomime show from these psychopaths. One big pantomime show. And then others that, you know, just fall in line or that happen to be working even in the NHS that, you know, they don't understand the levels of what's going on. Do you know what I mean? But, you know, they just, you know, noticing obviously there's not as many people coming into the hospital as being projected in the media. So again, it's all pantomime. Literally. Alright, and now we've got the Minister of Foreign Affairs in Ghana, Shirley Ayoka Botchway, yeah? Or Botchway, condemned the discrimination and said she had requested a meeting with Chinese ambassador for Ghana, Shai Ting Wang, yeah? Right. At a meeting, it was announced that the government of the People's Republic of China had taken note of happenings and was taking immediate steps to stop the targeting of an ill treatment. Ill treatment? What's that? Meted out of Africans. Anyway, let's get to the numbers here. We can see clearly what's going on. So, 55 minutes past. How long have we been going? Oh my god, nearly 10 minutes. Oh my god. Black people equals 55. Yeah? So obviously I could have got to this bit much sooner, you know, straight away in 2 minutes, but just eased our way in basically today rather than quickly straight to the point. So black people 55, we've got the time of 55 minutes past. Corona equals 33 people, society, police equals 33. The area, Guangzhou equals 33. You've got the 48 in there like Wuhan virus. So again, Corona 33 people, society, police. I think masonry 33 as well. Wuhan virus 48. If you write out the Guangzhou China, or Guangzhou China, excuse me, 155. Why is that important? Of course, coronavirus equals 155. And look, on the end, hold up, 1 second here. Oh no, that doesn't matter actually. Still the 48th prime, but because of the 223, so still something, but I don't have to go extra. But if you get it and you see it, then you know what's up. Of course, obey authority, or obey mind control 61. Toilet paper 61. Stockpiler 61. Right. What else do we have here? Coronavirus 155, as I just said. And of course, China with the year 26. Just like Cygnus, the exercise that took place in the UK 2016. That was like the Event 201 in Seattle via World Health Organization and Bill Gates and such the likes. And of course, disease, China, Cygnus, crown equals 26, virus and viral equals 26. Corona means crown. Crown chakra, mind control. Man. Of course, the royal family has this exact same overlay as toilet paper and mind control. You know, 56, 61, 137, and 160. Right, so racist equals 70, like coronavirus equals 70. Racists equals 55. So we've got black people, 55, like 55 minutes. Racists equals 55. And racist equals 26. We were just speaking about 26. Perfect. I actually forgot that was coming up. That was quite nice. So, and there is much more to that 26. Either read in the comments or just go back through the videos and you'll get a fuller breakdown with the 26 and why the 26 is so important in relationship with God. You know, God equals 26, 206 months in the human body and all that sort of stuff. Anatomy, skeleton, graveyard, and the happy birthday. Why that's important. Why oh man, Boris Johnson, the reason why I said to wash your hands when you wash your hands to sing happy birthday. So if you're new here, to save me sidebarring stuff that I've said so many times. So black people 55 again, racists 55 and 26 again. We've got the 55 minutes on the clock of the initial post time. Racists 89, like, well, black people 98, the reflection of. Racist 26. Gone over that. China 26, we've gone over that. And there it is, what I just spoke about. Crown is in there as well. 26, not in the same cipher mine. In the base 4, but it's not in the dark blue one. Chaos equals 26 as well. There it is right there. And again, man created on the 26th day of the Bible and all that jazz. Another 26 for those new. But as I say, either read in the comments the pinned comment and you'll see something to read that I've been leaving with all my videos in the last week and a bit. And as I say, if you do go through the videos and use diligence, you will soon find out the rest of that part there, which is very, very important. Again, they play good overview with the word via the word of God. Words create worlds. Let's go down and confuse them with language, as it says in the Bible, right? And the old name for God in Hebrew is tetragrammaton. It's the same word articulated from the 4 letters, YHWH, Yahweh, and the other one for Jehovah. But key part of tetragrammaton, the old name for God, grammar. Language, linguistics, grammar, the word of God. I mean, come on. God spoke the word into existence. Chinese and racism have an interesting overlay. 63, 45, 36. And again, for those new, Again, when you understand the code, you will see when they put out a specific type of story on a specific day. Doesn't matter if it's a real story. Doesn't matter if it's a real story, not a real story, a mix of true lies, or some crazy ass propaganda event, be it coronavirus or something to do with racism, as I was just trying to explain. To go to like a hypothetical story, if I was to like give an example, but when these things pop up, when you get to understand this, and you can take off at least one stabilizer, and then after so long you can take off 2 stabilizers, and you can ride the bike of the knowledge nicely. You see it so quickly, and it's just like, oh my goodness. And I do have one example coming up. One of the other ones with the 63, we had England v Bulgaria. That was around the time just before we had the was either just before or just after? I think it was just before, when we had the lorry that had the 39 dead from China. Was it China? One of those Asian countries, or Oriental countries, excuse me, or East Asia, excuse me. One of those places. But it's not hard to see what's going on. That's what makes me think, it seems like they had for Trump, like a special ritual, it seemed, with Grenfell, and with the truck, with the people that died, with the 39, that seemed like that was one for Boris. If you go through the videos, we'll just go through the playlists. You've got, politics playlist there. You'll see stuff for Grenfell, etc., etc. So to save me sidebarring, it's all already been said and done. Of course, we'll be saying stuff again on another day, but today is just not that day. And but with the football, and I mentioned England v Bulgaria, there was a racism thing that happened at the match. Again, I've already decoded it. What was it? It was 6-0. So basically, they're also called 3 lions, right? So the English football team, England, yeah. They also have the tag name 3 Lions, yeah, or the 3 Lions, yeah. So that's 3-6. So 3 Lions win 6-0, and 3 people get arrested for doing racial chants and stuff in the, of course, clearly orchestrated, but racial stuff in the stands or wherever it was going on in the football stadium. Again, I've got another example coming up in 1 second here. Well, maybe not 1 second, but I'll save it before I speak about it. A racial incident from a long time ago. So, people, as I said, 33. People, society, and people, society, police, excuse me. 33, remember Corona 33, the places equals 33 as well. I swear it did. Oh yeah, it did, there it is, down there. So, note in the article, it says barred, right? Now, huge number. We did just have a 39. I think I'm going to get back to that in a second. I think I've got something coming up on the date duration stuff and numerology there. So bear with me, but 93, I know that's a big number they love to stamp around and attach to people like, be it Martin Luther King and Malcolm X that only met on that day, the 93rd day of the year. I'm sure their names equal 93 as well. Probably 42, I wouldn't be surprised as well. I can't remember. I haven't written those in a while. But again, Negroes 42, Brothers 42, February. The only month that equals to 42 is February. Of course, Black History Month is in February. Again, Negroes and Slavery 42. More does go with that. So you got we've done that. Negroes 42, just spoke about that, and 33. 78 like Wuhan coronavirus. And again, that 93 of course goes straight back to Saturn and the thelemic practice. Feel free to look that up. THELEMA. Thelema or thelemic IC at the end instead of the A. And find Alistair Crowley and whatnot. So again, anyway, we've got another 87. Or the reflection, sorry, of 78. We just spoke about Negroes and Wuhan, coronavirus 78, 87. Well, it's both anyway. So again, slavery 42, Bard 42, Negroes 42, Brothers 42. There it is, Brothers 42, you see? These people, man, the alchemy is just the mockery with what they use. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with understanding how to set your cells and work with the you know, go with the cosmic flow. Yeah, these guys have got us out of sync with cosmic flow, and they've just been milking it, campaigning, you know, basically doing their campaign through the generations and generations up until now, ongoing, obviously, and just milking it. I mean, literally, McDonald's restaurant equals 87. We just spoke about 87. Wuhan coronavirus 87. Negroes, the reflection of. What's the other one? Can't see it now. Slavery 87. Also, Bard is also 48, like Wuhan virus, Wuhan virus, and it's 114 like Wuhan virus. Yeah. Now for that treble 2, Wuhan coronavirus also equals treble 2. I'm sure in the same cipher as well. There it is right there. 93 as well. I forgot about that for a split second. You see? Also, of course, they love their as above, so below and all that jazz. So, of course, as above, so below equals treble 2. Order out of chaos equals treble 2. Now, look at this. The Black Liberty China, right? This is their Twitter. Again, this is from Sky News, the article. And then they're using this from, you know, whoever these people are. Now we're going to see, is this organic? Because we can let maybe even one slide, like that 529, because I know black equals 29, right? So they've got it up at 29 minutes past, yeah? You seeing this? Let's read what it says as well. Again, for all those who still doubt that black people, and particularly Africans in China, are being targeted, we feel it is our duty to share this. A sign at a McDonald's restaurant seems to make this perfectly clear. And imagine, this is on April 11th. Bard equals 114. Bard equals 114. Wuhan virus equals 114 again. This is on April 11th. Yeah? Now imagine, back to that 29. So they put it up at 529. Black equals 29. But, you know, that can be organic. You know, I don't know who this entity is. I don't know nothing about Black Liberty China, you know, and their Twitter page. You know, it could be, you know, it could be kosher. So let's continue. Black 29, right? So we know the 529. We know about Bard. We just spoke about that. And the 48 and the 42. Now, yes. Are you seeing this? Yes. So not only these people, Black Liberty China, yeah, not only have they posted it, the tweet at 29 minutes past, the fucking video is 29 seconds. Get the flying fuck out of here. Oh my God, you see, I could have given them a bly if, you know, if the time stamp for the initial post was different in comparison to obviously the time of the video, or vice versa. You get me? Unbelievable. So let's continue. So again, black equals 29, right? Also the 29th prime is 109, like 19, chaos 19, 26, and then, you know. Anyway, Black Liberty China equals 100. Just like, oh, give me 1 second here. And also note, on the day, there has a numerology, a day numerology of 58. The 58th prime is 271. So Black Liberty China, 271. Black Liberty China equals 100. Racists equal 100, yeah? Racists equal 100, or racist, one of the two. Of course, Freemasonry 58. Sure, Tetragrammaton equals 58. Secret Society and more. Unbelievable. It's just undeniable. So again, 14th of April. Wow. Yeah, of course I could have rushed through this, but clearly I'm taking my time. Been a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, to be fair, but... Aye, are you seeing this? Looky, looky, looky. The Minister of Foreign Affairs in Ghana, yeah? Shirley Ayoko Botchway, yeah? As I already read the bit out before, condemned the discrimination, and she said had requested a meeting with the Chinese ambassador for China, Shai Ting Wang, yeah? Alright, so let's look her up. Can you already see what the fuck I'm seeing? Can you see it? Racism equals 63. We just spoke about England versus Bulgaria with the racism. It was 6-0, 3 Lions, remember? And 3 get arrested. So 363, racism, 36 and 63. You see? Unbelievable. And here we have, what is her title again? The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Shirley Ayoko Botchway, is a Ghanaian politician who's born in 1963. Oh my God. Oh, you see? Oh, hold up. She was appointed by President of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, as Minister of Foreign Affairs on the 10th of January 2017. Hold up. We had a 71. Oh, that was with the Black Liberty China. Probably them, as I said, probably a government page, run page anyway. Or somebody that may have started the page, got corrupt since, you know, somebody brought them some money and said, right, you need to do blah, blah, blah. Or they just got bought out and it's been taken over. Some type of shit like that. Just like the people that originally at YouTube, either they're still there and are corrupt now, or clearly they've been bought out by Google and such the lights. You understand? Yeah? And they've just done whatever they've done with their riches and just gone on with life. So imagine, we've got a 71 here. Black Liberty China 71. 10th of January in 2017. Ugh, right, so she's born again in 1963. 8th of February. Yeah? Minister of Foreign Affairs. So that's her title with her name, which is always good to do. And that, as I say, they do put it out like that as well. So Minister of Foreign Affairs, Shirley Ayoko Botchway, equals 257. What was the timestamp? 55 minutes past with the post. Black people 55. Racist 55. Unbelievable. Sure it was racist 55. Let me double check. I'm sure it was 55. Black people 55. Hold up. That's what I just said. Hold up. Where's it God? Black people 55. Where's the other 55? Oh yeah, racist 55. It was racist 55. It was that. Racist 55. Black people 55. Right. So I think that is pretty clear. As I say, I didn't really want to rush with this one anyway. I did want to kind of take my time, but I didn't want to be too long. But anyway, 257, the 55th prime, right? And imagine, just her name alone, Shirley Ayoko Botchway, equals, of course, 114, like the 11th of April. Oh man, like Bard, 114, like Wuhan virus, 114. Unbelievable. Oh! Oh my God. anybody that is not remotely awake and you are still watching this and you're ready to leave a stupid comment on anybody's fucking channel and you're there thinking whatever the stupid shit that you're thinking and you're less than on the fence, you know what time it is. And if you don't know, it's Shakti slappage time. Alright, let's continue. I hope that slapped the sleep gunk from your mind's eye. And you're wide awake. Rejuvenated, back on your equilibrium. Fucking hell. Oh man, so where was we at? So imagine, she's born in 63. That's established. From her birthday on the 8th of February to the article via Sky News on the 11th of April is 63 days. Oh, oh my God. Yo, this one is sweet. Fucking hell. Mockery, obviously. I'm just keeping my jet score. Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. She's born on the 39th day of the year as well. Numerology of 30. There was some 30s going around somewhere. Oh man, this one is sweet. And there was an 89 somewhere. What was the 89? 2 months and 4 days. Also a span off. Remember, Black 29, the 29th prime is 109. Drop the 0. April 11th, I've got a life lesson of 19. Oh my God. Fucking hell. Oh. Remember, it had the day numerology of 55. Races 55. Black people 55. Fucking hell. Oh man. What? Okay, so the sign, basically, excuse me, the article, I think I just said, I'm sure I just said, I said it slightly wrong. Basically, this 11 here, this is for the day that the sign went up. And then you've got the day of when, on the 14th of April, for when Sky News put it out, yeah? So when you go to that day, you've got 2 months and 6 days. 9 weeks and 3 days. You know what? Fucking hell. I mean, again, Wuhan coronavirus 93. Gone through the 26s, and as I say, if you're new here, just go for the uploads. Because if I was sidebarring, I'd be just talking for ages. And imagine, I'm not even trying to sidebar and I'm still half an hour. Chinese ambassador of Ghana, Shai Ting Wang. Oh no, I didn't see anything with that one. Only the other woman's name, I'm sure it was, wasn't it? Let's just get that in. I'm at the end now anyway. I'm sure it was. Save me going back. So what I was going to, well, what I mentioned before, and almost said it before time. I mean, prime example, yeah? If you're new, you'll find in my playlists, sometimes it should be in under most videos, racism by the number 63. There was a case in England with somebody's door apparently getting kicked off, a black guy and his son. And imagine, his son's name was David. Anyway, when you understand the riddles with the Kia David and all this stuff, Kia David 63. But imagine, the door, I'll let you guess the door number. Exactly, 63. Unbelievable. So here's a classic, another classic case. US reopens Emmett Till investigation. Yeah. after his murder. I'm sure he got killed in the... did he get electric chair or something like that? Oh no, that was another one I'm thinking of. Oh, I can't remember how this story goes, man. But anyway, they're opening it up. This was just either, I think it was last year or the year before. No, I think it was, yeah, 2018. Yeah, the year before. In 1955. The 1955 murder of Emmett Till. And here they are talking about the US reopens the case investigation almost 63 years later. You see? Unbelievable. It really is. So I'm going to leave it there. There is much more to catch up on. I'll probably do it later tonight. Definitely tomorrow I'll put it out. So, homeless, fat, mother, love and power. Spread love and light. Hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit.